Let me drop you into California. The only place where this much shouldn't work, but does. Malibu sunsets. Hollywood, the film capital. In-N-Out burgers at midnight. Napa wine on weekends. The Golden State. But here's the weird part. This one state has the hottest place ever recorded on Earth. 56.7 degrees Celsius, a desert where rocks literally move by themselves, and a coastline so long, over 5,500 kilometers if you count every curve, that you could drive for days and never hit the same beach twice. You can eat strawberries picked in the morning, ski on real snow by noon, and watch palm trees at sunset, all in the same day. So why does California look flawless? Until you actually understand it? Like the video, subscribe. I'll tell you unbelievable things, and even stranger things will come. Fact 1. In California, you can earn 6 figures and still live in your car. This sounds like satire. But listen calmly. In California, earning $100,000 a year no longer guarantees an apartment. In cities like San Francisco, San Jose, and Los Angeles, a modest one, bedroom can cost $2,800 to $3,500 a month. After taxes, that 6-figure salary shrinks fast. As a result, thousands of Californians with full-time jobs sleep in vans, RVs, or cars, by choice, not by failure. They are teachers, tech workers, nurses. According to a recent survey, California officially recorded nearly 200,000 unhoused people, the highest in US history. And now, the American dream still exists. It just comes with wheels. Fact 2. The hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth happened here. California holds the global heat record, and not the cute summer kind. In 2000s, Death Valley officially hit 56.7 degrees Celsius, the highest air temperature ever measured on Earth. Then 1 year ago, Death Valley temperatures also approached this record. That's not wow it's hot, that's your flip. Flops feel like they're melting into the asphalt. At that heat, metal car doors burn your hand, phones shut down from overheating, and breathing feels like inhaling a hairdryer. Rangers have found shoes with soles peeling off. Tourists underestimate it every year. Every single year. And the wild part? People still visit Arteslash for fun. In California, even the planet's worst ideas become tourist attractions. Fact 3. California is the richest state in America and the worst place to find housing. California's economy is massive, over $3.7 trillion, larger than Germany's. Tech, entertainment, agriculture, ports, venture capital, money everywhere. Homes? Not so much. For decades, California built housing slower than population growth. Environmental rules, zoning battles, and neighborhood opposition turned new apartments into political wars. The result? A shortage estimated at over 3 million homes. That's why prices exploded. Average home values have doubled or even tripled in many cities over the past 3 years. Even renters feel it. Rent increases outpaced wages. So yes, California is insanely wealthy. It just forgot to build places for people to actually live. Fact 4. The rocks in California seem to walk on their own. In Death Valley's racetrack playa, massive rocks, some weighing over 300 kilograms, slide across a dry lake bed, leaving long trails behind them. No animals, no people, no pushing. For nearly 100 years, scientists were baffled. Then in 2014, the mystery cracked. Thin sheets of ice form overnight, break into panels, and wind slowly nudges the rocks forward, millimeters at a time. They don't roll, they glide. It looks like a prank pulled by nature, and it only happens when conditions are perfect. California doesn't rush its weirdness, it lets it stroll. Fact 5. Finding a parking spot is even harder than finding a restaurant. Here's a very California sentence. Let's grab food. But where do we park? Dal or jaunted, this were or dod now. In downtown San Francisco, parking can cost $6 to $8 per hour. Private garages? Easily $40, $60 for an evening. Meanwhile, a solid burrito might be $12. In-N-Out is under $5. In Los Angeles, people plan their meal around parking availability, not menu. Some locals Uber 2 miles because parking costs more than the ride. California didn't just monetize real estate, it monetized standing still. And somehow, people still stay. Fact 6. In California, water can be cheaper than soda until it suddenly isn't. Try to walk into a grocery store in California. Get a bottle of water. $1. A soda? $3. Seems normal until drought season hits. California supplies water to nearly 40 million people and produces about 30% America's food, yet large parts of the state regularly face restrictions. Some towns ban lawn watering, others fine you for washing your car. Meanwhile, almond farms use over 3 liters of water per nut. So Californians learn weird habits, shower faster, flush less, and stare angrily at neighbors with green lawns. You see, in here, water is cheap right up until it becomes political. Fact 7. One of California's deserts is bigger than Los Angeles. When people imagine California, they picture cities. But Anza Borrego Desert State Park covers 640,000 acres, larger than the entire city of Los Angeles. 2. No skyscrapers, no billboards, just open desert, slot canyons, wildflowers, and silence. You can drive for hours without seeing another human. At night, the stars explode across the sky. During spring, the desert blooms neon colors after rare rains. It completely breaks the idea that California is wall to wall urban. This state isn't just crowded. It's massive and empty in places you'd never expect. Fact 8. California invented the influencer economy, then got tired of it. Los Angeles didn't just export movies, it exported fame as a job. California is home to over 35% of America's top content creators, and filming yourself, talking yourself to a phone is normal. But the twist, locals are over it. Sorry, can you move? You're in my reel. Cities now fine influencers for unpermitted shoots. Popular spots block filming, restaurants ban cameras. Even Hollywood itself quietly stopped being impressed. California created internet fame, then started asking it to please keep the noise down. Isn't that ridiculous? Fact 9. Live 2 lives in one day. California is the unofficial capital of side hustles. Actors drive Uber. Engineers flip vintage furniture. Yoga instructors sell candles. Baristas run Etsy stores. According to surveys, nearly 40% of Californians earn income outside their primary job. Why? Because the cost of living demands creativity. Rent doesn't care about your passion, so people stack incomes like pancakes. Ironically, this hustle culture fuels innovation. Startups, trends, and entire industries begin as just something I do on weekends. In California, everyone has dreams. But dreams can't buy California sandwiches. Fact 10. In California, looking rich doesn't mean you are. California will give you a different concept of wealth. Luxury cars everywhere. Designer clothes at brunch. Ocean view selfies. But behind the scenes, credit cards crying softly. In Los Angeles, over 60% of residents live paycheck to paycheck, including people driving Teslas and living in nice zip codes. Appearance matters here. Looking successful is almost a social skill. So people lease cars they don't own, live with roommates at 35, and treat thrift shopping like an Olympic sport. It's not fake, it's survival. In California, wealth isn't measured in money, but in time. That is, how long will you remain wealthy? Fact 11. California made healthy living stressful. California sells wellness better than anyone. Have you ever heard of California yoga? Organic food. Vegan menus. Yoga studios outnumber gas stations in some neighborhoods. But here's the catch. Doing health wrong feels like a moral failure. Let me show you. Drink oat milk? Good. Drink regular milk? Side eye. Skip the gym? Are you okay? The wellness industry in California is worth over $200 billion, and it convinces people that rest must be earned and relaxation should be optimized. In California, being healthy is great, but being perfectly healthy? Exhausting. Fact 12. In California, everyone is working on something. Ask someone in California what they do, and you rarely get a straight answer. I'm building something. I'm between projects. I'm exploring a few ideas right now. In Los Angeles alone, over 40% of adults report having a side hustle, and many juggle 2 or 3 identities at once. Day job, passion project, maybe a startup launching soon. Deck side builded day. Nobody is just unemployed, they're developing. It's a culture where ambition is social currency. Even rest needs a justification. In California, doing nothing feels suspicious, even considered a failure. You don't just exist here, you're always becoming something. Fact 13. Los Angeles is slowly drifting toward Canada. This sounds fake. It isn't. Los Angeles is literally sliding north along the San Andreas Fault at about 5 centimeters per year, roughly the speed your fingernails grow. It doesn't feel dramatic, no shaking, no warning, just quiet movement. Do the math, and in about 15 million years, Los Angeles will sit next to San Francisco. Same coastline, same weather, different neighbors. The city moves. The people don't. Only in California does an entire metropolis casually migrate while residents argue about parking. It's tectonic plate drift, but with traffic. Fact 14. California made casual ambition intimidating. In most places, ambition is impressive. In California, it's the baseline. Your neighbor is launching a startup. Your barista has a screenplay. Your Uber driver is between tech roles. 3. According to surveys, nearly half of young professionals in California believe they are underachieving, even when objectively successful. Why? Because you're constantly surrounded by people doing something bigger. It's motivating and quietly exhausting. California teaches you to dream big, but it also makes standing still feel like falling behind. Fact 15. In California, traffic quietly runs your life. People don't schedule things by time, they schedule by traffic. See you at 7 actually means see you if the 405 behaves. In Los Angeles, the average driver spends over 90 hours a year stuck in traffic. That's nearly 4 full days just sitting, staring at brake lights. Plans are flexible, excuses are accepted, everyone understands, because everyone's been trapped behind the same red sedan for 45 minutes. Traffic here isn't just inconvenience. It shapes where you live, who you date, and whether a job offer is even realistic. In California, distance isn't measured in miles, it's measured in patience. California isn't just a place, it's a contradiction that somehow works. It's where billion-plus-dollar tech companies sit a few hours from ghost towns, where people complain about traffic while living on a fault line that's quietly dragging the city north, where deserts swallow entire horizons, yet strawberries get picked year round, where nature behaves like it's experimenting, moving rocks, glowing waves, forests older than recorded history, right next to strip malls and drive-thrus. That's the real California most postcards don't show you. Not perfect, not broken either, just endlessly strange, extreme, and alive. Some states stay still. California never does. The land moves, the culture mutates, the myths rewrite themselves every generation. And maybe that's why so many people come here, chasing a dream, and leave realizing the dream chases back. So now I'm curious, which fact surprised you the most? Which one sounded completely fake until you heard the numbers? And if you could visit just one place from this list, where would you go first? Drop it in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel because California has way more secrets left than sunshine and palm trees.